So they don't open jail now?
If it's civil, that's all another thing. But criminal, no, I was gonna open it.
I ain't opening jail now. Is Christopher Smith here? On the record in the matters of the city of Lansing versus Christopher Smith, 25-00851, 25-00942, 25-01848 and 49, and 25-02019. Appearances, please.
Your Honor, Patrick Wood on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Jacob Riley on behalf of Mr. Smith, who is present to my right.
There's 6 cases of either loud music or disturbing the peace. How are we moving forward?
I would be requesting jury trial dates.
Jury trials on all of the loud music disturbing the pieces? You got your evidence that you were looking for?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and your client is maintaining his plea of not guilty?
That's correct.
What is the oldest file? There was an offer on this?
Yes, Your Honor, and it has, there was an offer at the last setting, there was a different offer here moving in today, and with defendant refusing to accept said offer, the city has pulled that offer.
Well, let's see. We obviously can't hold 6 of these at one time. So the oldest one will go first. There will not be a plea taken at the day of the trial. You're not going to waste the court's time. You understand that?
I believe the oldest would be the 851 file. Notice in my system.
Wasn't this already set for trial today? How did they get moved? My note said this was set for trial today.
I didn't. Switched it.
I was wondering when I looked at the docket why we had a pretrial at 8:15.
It must have been scheduled.
Yeah, but we don't do pre-trials at 8:15. Okay, this was supposed to be a trial date. Okay, this would be reset.
December 2nd at 8:15.
December 2nd at 8:15. Is the victim on all these the same?
Plain witness on all of these matters is the
Or
same.
the plaintiffs? Okay, sounds good. Give me a date for file number 48.
December 16th at 8:15.
December 16th at 8:15, file number 48.
1848, is that correct?
That's correct.
Thank you.
91449. I guess these are out of order. It's like, give me 140. 25-0. Is this that? 25-02019. Yeah. Well, just ask people a little louder, please. I didn't hear you.
January 12th.
January 12th, for file number ending in 2019. File number ending in 49. The 26th of January. Trial January 26th on file number ending in 849. File number ending in 942. February 9th. February 9th in that file, and the last file ends in 43. I can't hear. February 23rd. For that trial. Do you have any questions for the court today, Mr. Smith?
No, Your Honor.
Did you know this is to appear any additional matters for the record?
Just one clarifying on the matter of 1848, that was 12/16, December 16th. Yes, okay.
If you're all set, thank you. Stoudemire. Won't be ready for 60 days. Well, they won't even review him for 60 days. That's just going to be fine. And if there's a review date, we can resend it. Let's see here. This person's bond, please.
Yes.
This is the matter of the state of Michigan versus Muhammad Al-Thani. 25-L2958111 and 112. Mr. Al-Thani, can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Do you have one closed?
Yes.
Yes. Not, get him out of my courtroom. Why does he not have one closed? Whose client is that?
It's my client. Your Honor.
You can call him. I'm gonna bench warrant if he doesn't appear in person today. Has no business logging into Zoom with no shirt on. On the record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus DeAndre Hale, 25-01586, appearance, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Patrick Wood on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter on behalf of Mr. Hale, who's doing this interview.
Mr. Hill, start your video. Thank you. Today was the date that was rescheduled for a pre-trial for driving unlicensed. He had a Secretary of State appointment that was scheduled. Was he able to resolve his issue?
He's very close, Your Honor. His driving test is scheduled for this Thursday, the 9th. We'd be asking for a brief reset to let him take that test.
It was when?
Thursday, the 9th, Your Honor. I didn't catch the time, but the 9th.
You can do November 18th at 8:30.
Honor.
No problem. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing from the city.
I don't believe so. Thank you.
You're all set. City of Lansing versus Jada Lackey, 25L2950141 and 142. Appearances, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Patrick Wood on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Mr. Raleigh, I'm gonna go back. And do that application.
Jacob Riley on behalf of Ms. Lackey, who's appearing by Zoom.
Okay, Ms. Lackey had an equipment violation and an expired license, pre-trial and explanation hearing today. How we proceed?
Thank you, Your Honor. Through counsel, Ms. Hackley has provided the city with proof of a valid license. So the city is going to move to dismiss the expired license, leaving the equipment violation, which is my understanding that she's going to be accepting that, but I will defer to counsel supervisor.
That is correct, Your Honor.
Accepting responsibility, ma'am, to the equipment violation? Ms. Lackey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can now.
Okay, are you gonna accept responsibility to the equipment violation?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, your fine is $135. Are you paying that today?
Actually, I can pay it Friday. If that's okay.
I don't know that you'll pay by Friday. You can pay online at the court website using your case number, or you can come up and pay in person, okay?
Okay, and is that at 124 West Michigan Avenue?
That's correct, on the 6th floor.
Perfect.
Okay, you're all set. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Same to you. Marquise Washington, that he sent a letter. I think this is his file. Excuse me?
I don't believe I'm a doctor.
No, he sent a letter.
Oh, okay.
I got a lot of letters today.
No, I know. I just know that one.
Mail time.
Also, did you want to read the letter?
I do, Your Honor, yes. Thank you. Appreciate it.
City of Lansing versus Brittany James, 25-01423, appearance, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Patrick Wood on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Jacob Riley on behalf of Ms. James, who is present to my right.
Okay, Ms. James was scheduled for sentencing today. I do have a pre-sentence report prepared on the 29th. Did you get a copy of that, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor, we do.
Yes, Your Honor.
Please make motions, updates, or deletions.
Nothing from the city.
No further defense. We believe the report should be clear and accurate.
You can make allocation.
Right, as I said, I believe that before this fair, my client certainly takes responsibility for what she did. She knows this was not an appropriate way to deal with what was a stressful situation for her. Going forward, I think she knows that she could, frankly, she could be in a lot more trouble with something like this.
No one people are whispering. Is it me? I can't hear anybody.
Sorry.
And there's at least two, I have to put a fan on because it's hot in here. There's something running over here, so you gotta speak up.
Your Honor, my client takes responsibility for what she did. She knows this was not an appropriate reaction to a stressful situation. She knows that if something like this happens again, she could be in even more trouble. She does not want that. I think she's committed to correcting those issues, how she deals with stressful situations or conflicts. And frankly, I do believe the report is fair and I ask the court to adopt its recommendations.
Does your client want to make a statement? No. The report is recommending 6 months of probation. This is a first. Conviction, although it looks like she was charged with an assault and battery earlier this year. That was dismissed. That was separate from this. Correct? Data incident from this is from 2023. No, that's correct. This is from 2023.
Yes.
Yes.
You work full time. You have one child.
Yes, ma'am.
And you're in school.
No.
No. Oh. This is a situation that was completely unavoidable, completely avoidable. That is, you recognize that, correct? All right, I can understand that emotions can get heightened in situations like this, but self-control is something you need to garner. I don't know what happened in the recent incident that was dismissed. I can surmise why it was dismissed. A lot of times victims don't appear, but the nature or the mere fact that you had a similar charge in 2023 and then a similar charge in 2025 is concerning. It does cause me to believe that you do need some anger management. I don't know that you need to be under supervision for 6 months for that purpose. That's why I asked about your schedule. I'm going to give 90 days to complete anger management. You must maintain employment, so it's gonna be 90 days probation. It's 3 months while on probation. You're not to engage in any assaultive or threatening behavior. That includes picking up any new cases. Do you understand that? You're not to possess a firearm, ammunition, or weapon of any kind. You're not to use alcohol, marijuana, or controlled substance. I am going to require that you submit to random preliminary breath testing and your analysis testing, and you're responsible for the cost of that, okay? Is that a yes? Okay, you're not to be at any bars or nightclubs within those 90 days. Again, you have 90 days to complete anger management, and you must maintain employment and provide evidence of that.
And that dress is fitting more.
Excuse me, you're not muted. You need to provide evidence of your employment to probation, okay? Typically, early discharge will require you to complete half the original term and not have any violations within 90 days preceding that request. But you are on a term of probation for a matter considered to be assaulted. However, if you complete your anger management sooner, I'll allow you to file a petition for early discharge, okay? As long as you've not had any violations like missed test or positive test. Do you understand that? I want you to check in with probation before you leave. And you'll be reporting monthly via Zoom for the next 3 months. Your probation officer is Brendan Hanna, okay? At 1 day in jail, is that accurate? Somebody's math is off and it wasn't mine. Let's see. Fines and costs, $75 crime victim rights fee that you are responsible for, $50 state minimum cost that must be assessed per statute. There's a $30 per month oversight fee for each month of probation. So that's $90 for probation. I'm going to waive discretionary fines and costs at this time, okay? The total fines and costs is $215, but you'll make monthly payments on that, okay? Do you have any questions at this time? Additional matters for the record?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
You're all set. Good luck to you, man. I don't know why all these people think that I care about their opinion. Well, I'm about to respond to them. No, at this point, they get no response. I'm about tired. I'm gonna do a stock letter and it's getting mailed out in response to everybody. Is Eduardo Perez here? No, Eduardo Perez? bench over him.
May I return this to you?
Yes, thank you.
Thanks. And I had Mr. Warren to make me a copy.
The record, let's see, is Lakeisha Crusoe here? No? What about Julia Wiseman?
She is present in person behind me, Your Honor.
Okay, this is City of Lansing versus Julia Wiseman, 20-00690.
Thank you, Your Honor. Patrick Wood on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender, Lawrence Letter on behalf of Ms. Wiseman, who's standing to my right.
Ms. Wiseman was scheduled for deferred sentence today. Case was to be dismissed if she did not have any new incidents.
That's correct, Your Honor. Mr. Aboud advised me this morning that they pulled her CCH on September 30th, saw nothing new. That reflects my research as well. We'd be asking the court to honor that earlier agreement today.
Okay, I think she had a fine of 125. Did she pay that?
Okay, 75, I didn't see my time.
Doesn't show she owes anything on that. Okay, it must only, they must have only put, even though mine says 50 plus 75, they only put 75. She paid it.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Thank
The
you, Your
case
Honor.
is dismissed.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Appreciate it.
You're all set.
Thank you.
So, Christina Elena is present. This is file number 24-03368. Ms. Elena,
Yes, Your Honor.
this was a show cause because you owe $200 and you never paid. When can you pay that?
Your Honor, I would like to ask for just an extension, if possible, for October 20th.
Okay, I'll note that you'll pay by then. Do you have any other questions?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, you're all set.
Blessed day.
Thank you. Okay, Johnson, Jalen Johnson present at all? No. Okay, provincial affiliation. Tyrant Stuckey here. He was in custody, I thought, is that correct? Yeah, he was in custody, he had a matter with Rapolina.
Looks like he's out. He's out.
He's out, so I'll reset him because I don't know if he's in. Jalen. Did I miss somebody?
Jamie Johnson, British Cross.
No, of course. Who's representing this? Oh, Mr. Yang. Where's the city attorney? Do you know? I think he was talking to who was broker? Was it Hansberger maybe? He was, oh, is he pro per?
Who?
Mr. Hansberger?
Yes,
Okay, let's see, are we ready on this matter?
yes, we are.
Okay, and then I see Mr. Yang is here on Ms. Wlodarski.
Good morning, Your Honor.
This is City of Lansing versus Stephanie Wlodarski, 25L2943511, appearance please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Patrick Wood on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. Joseph Yang on behalf of Ms. Wlodarski. We are both present via Zoom and consent to this hybrid hearing.
I don't know why you put that on the record. We didn't order you all to be, I didn't order you to appear via Zoom. You waived your right to it in person when you didn't come. So you don't need to put that on my record.
Okay, Your Honor. It's just a habit, I guess. I've always just done that whenever we're hybrid.
Zoom's over. I mean, mandatory Zoom at least. Okay, let's see. Looks like we were resetting this because you were looking for some video discovery, Mr. Yang. Did you get that?
Yes, Your Honor. I believe I have everything that is pertinent to this matter. But I did inform Mr. Boo this morning that I do plan to file a motion. And so I'd like to either try to get a motion scheduled on the record here. I can contact your office later and then possibly set it for a final pretrial after that. So I'm not sure what the court's preference is on that.
Well, what kind of motion are you going to file?
Your Honor, it's a motion to exclude some statements, which is the basis of the charge.
Okay, so you believe that the motion to exclude the statement might possibly dispose of the case? Is that what you're seeking?
That is correct, Your Honor.
November 18th at 9:30.
November 18th, to that what time?
9:30.
At 9:30?
Let me take a look here real quick, Your Honor. Yes, that should work for me.
Okay, we'll name that motion to dismiss. Is that what you do?
Okay.
And then we can set you want a final pretrial that day as well?
We could set it for a final pretrial that day, Your Honor, depending on how that motion
Yep.
goes. I think we,
Final pretrial in case the motion fails.
There you go.
yes, Your Honor.
And so, do you have any questions at this time, Ms. Wlodarski? You're muted. Still muted.
Okay. Yes, I understand.
Do you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay, any additional matters for the record?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
Nothing from the defense, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, you're all set.
What's the date again?
It's gonna be November 18th.
At 9:30?
That's correct.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Y'all have a good
Thank
day.
you. Same to you. Let's see. City of Lansing versus Dwayne Hansberger, 25-01331 and 25L2943412. Appearances.
Thank you, Your Honor. Patrick Wood on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Your name, sir?
Dwayne.
Okay, this was reset because you were working on restoration of your license, I believe. And we needed a status update.
Yes, Your Honor. I did all the paperwork. I took your analysis, put up paperwork for evaluation, so I'm waiting on which takes place on the 21st of this month.
Okay,
And I also have paperwork for you, so
evaluation is the 21st,
yes.
and then what?
And I'm waiting on a date for a hearing. I already turned in the paperwork for hearing and paid all the fees. For evaluation.
Okay, will they schedule your hearing prior to the evaluation, or do they? One
Oh,
has,
well, I think the evaluation, I took your analysis last week. I don't know how long it takes to go back.
I think they might need the evaluation before they can schedule the hearing.
Yes.
If I may,
Okay,
Your Honor, I have volunteered for a number of these clinics before. Yeah, the hearing has to happen after all the other completed steps, including the evaluation.
okay, so you'll have an evaluation and then a hearing will be scheduled. So I will reset the 60 days for an update.
I'm so sorry about.
Sorry for what?
My process is taking.
You're moving the process forward, so you don't need to apologize. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. We're just setting these for a follow-up so that you can let us know that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Okay.
December 16th at 9:30.
December 16th at 9:30. I don't know when they're gonna schedule your hearing. If between now and then you get a hearing date that is in close proximity to that time, or even after that time, if you contact my court staff and let them know, we can reset this so you don't have to come in here just to tell us what the date is. Okay?
Yes, sure.
Because there's no reason for you to come in here to tell me that your hearing is going to be in January. Okay, so once you get that date, notify us. I can reset that to avoid you having to come up here. Weather will change soon. It won't be as pleasant coming in here, I'm sure, in December. Do you have any questions at this time?
No, yeah.
Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor. Thank you.
You're all set.
No.
So.
So I know.
Jalen Johnson,
Yes, Your Honor.
start your video. Okay, Mr. Johnson. Why are you late?
Sorry about that. I was experiencing a couple of issues with logging into my Zoom this morning.
I gave it to you for a bench warrant earlier. 'Cause
Oh, I'm
he was
sorry.
late.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, you have a show cause scheduled because you owe $100 on a possession of marijuana underage, and then a plate registration violation, you owe $165. Are you paying those today?
Yes. Where would I be able to pay those at today?
You can come up to the courtroom or the courthouse if you'd like. We're at 124 West Michigan Ave on the 6th floor and pay in person at the criminal traffic window. Or you can go online to the court website and you can pay your fines there. There might be a little, well, I think either way it's probably a fee if you use a credit card. But
Yes.
you would use your case number on both files to pay your citations, okay?
Okay.
So you can do that online today.
Okay. I
Yeah.
will probably do it in person just so there won't be no hassle.
Okay, I'll note that you'll come up today to pay, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Is there any way I can get like resources for a driver responsibility by chance?
What resources are you talking about?
Just any type of resources if there's any. For reinstating my license.
Your license was suspended because of these, is what you're saying?
Well, yes.
Oh, it's not because of this. You got a whole list of past due things going on here, it looks like.
Pending with Judge Moore.
You have a number of them that's pending with Judge Ward. I don't know, is license suspended though? For those already? I don't know if he has The proof of insurance was disposed of. Is that one this suspension? Yeah, we got this. That's whose case is that? Is that mine?
It's not a sign.
But he got a suspension? That's crazy work. Okay. And they never bench warranted him? Of last year. And they never gave him a show cause or anything. Crazy work. Let me see if someone.
14-day notice.
When was that though?
That was last year.
I'm done. Someone needs to pull that file. David, can you pull this file? Looks like it's lost in the system somewhere.
I don't even know what these.
This is what's suspended. If you could print the ROA. Because that should have been scheduled for a show cause or something by now. Never happened. So it's not even assigned to a judge. It's still sitting with the magistrate for over a year.
Yes, multiple.
That's suspended.
That's like that. This one is not suspending it, but it was never assigned to.
I wonder what's going on here. Is this the only one that's suspended?
I'll have to go to them.
You have something else ready to go right now? I see Mr. McKenzie is here.
Yeah, he's ready to go, Your Honor.
Mr. Johnson, hang tight. We're gonna pull a file and see what's going on in it.
Okay.
I'll mute you until we get ready to deal with that. Let's see, McKenzie. City of Lansing versus Jeffrey McKenzie, and that's 25L29523434142. Appearance, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Patrick Wood on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter on behalf of Mr. McKenzie, who joins us via Zoom.
Mr. McKenzie has a failure to display an operator's license, expired plate, no proof of insurance. How are we proceeding?
Thank you, Your Honor. City has offered to dismiss both the two civil infractions attached to this, ending in 4-3 and 4-1 for a, yes, for a plea on the failure to display. I do believe it's my understanding that he was willing to accept that at this point.
That is correct, Your Honor.
Assuming he was not able to fix the issue.
He is currently ineligible for a license. Without the license, he can't kind of afford.
Okay, so you want to plead guilty to the failure to display an operator's license, sir?
Correct.
Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give us the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury.
Yes.
Okay, you can put your hand down. You have the certain rights that you would need to give up if you wanted to plead guilty. First is your right to the presumption of innocence. So you're innocent until proven guilty. You can maintain your innocence and move forward with a jury trial, at which time you would require the city prove each element of the charges being brought against you beyond a reasonable doubt. You understand that?
Yes, I do.
Okay, you have the right to remain silent at any trial, and they can't use the silence against you. You can waive your silence and testify if you'd like. You also have the right to see, hear, or question any witness called to testify against you, and the right to subpoena witnesses to testify on your behalf. You understand those rights?
I do, yes.
And you're willing to give those up to plead guilty today?
Yes, I am.
Anyone promising you anything to get you to do that?
No, they have not.
Any threats being made to you if you plead guilty?
None.
And are you pleading guilty because you believe you are guilty?
Yes.
As to failure to display an operator's license, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Factual basis, please.
Thank you. Mr. McKenzie, is it true that on or about June 18th of 2025, you were present at or near the intersection of Saginaw and Martin Luther King Boulevard?
Yes.
And is that in the city of Lansing, Ingham County, Michigan?
Correct.
And is it true that at that time you were driving a vehicle on a public road?
Yes.
And you were doing so without a valid driver's license on your person.
Correct.
Thank you, Your Honor. I believe that satisfies the factual basis.
Any questions?
Nothing from the city.
The court is satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept your plea. I find your plea to be free, voluntarily, and intelligently made. Your fine is $250. When will you pay?
Yes. Summons.
When will you pay?
Within 30 days.
I don't know if that you'll make payment within 30 days. You can pay online at the court website, or you can come up and pay in person at the criminal traffic window, okay?
Okay.
Do you have any questions at this time?
No, I do not.
We're all set. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Your Honor, Muhammad Al-Husseini is here.
Okay, I don't have his file right now, so we gotta wait until they come back. Is anyone else right? No. Okay, it looks like you owe Mr. Johnson.
Yes, I'm here.
I have all of your other files here. You have 24L2902681. You owe $276 on that one. That's for no insurance. Is that the one that was suspending his license? What's the one that the one you printed? You have that
One on top is one, I told you put it on top. She kept.
Is this one?
Yep, she said that one on top.
Okay, so that's the one that's suspending your license, it looks like, but you also have a number of other fines that are past due. You owe $114 on an expired meter. You owe $165 on an expired plate. $198 on a traffic signal violation. $175 on a failure to stop with a short clear distance causing accidents. So it looks like you owe over $900 at this point on just these files alone, and then we just addressed 2 others that you need to pay. And so I don't know what you mean about driver responsibilities, because we don't have driver responsibility fees anymore. They got rid of those. Your license is suspended for failure to pay.
No, I asked if you guys had any like resources for me to be able to help get it back. Not like any fees. I'm just saying like if you guys had a program for me to go through to be able to get it reinstated the right way.
Yeah, well, first you have to pay the fee. So one of these is suspended because you failed to pay it. Once you pay it, there's a $25 clearance fee. And then unless there's something else suspending your license, you should be able to get it, and you'll get on a payment plan for the other ones. I don't know if your license is suspended for anything else other than this. Are you aware of what else is suspending your license?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, let me have someone pull your driving record, because if this is the only thing, if the no proof of insurance is what's suspending your license, what I will let you do is come up and make a payment on that one today instead of the other 2 we talked about. And then we will move those dates back for the other 2 we talked about for you to pay those another time. Get you on a payment plan, and then I can waive the reinstatement fee once you've paid the fine. But you have to come and pay the fine before I can do that. I can't do it unless you come up and do that. So let me see if there's anything else suspending your license. Can you get his driving record, please?
Okay. That sounds like a better plan for what I'm trying to do. So if that can be done, I would humbly accept.
What time are you coming up here today?
Anytime after 12 o'clock.
Okay, if you can be here by 1 o'clock, come to courtroom 4, to Judge Simmons' courtroom, and then we'll get this taken care of.
Okay.
All right, see you then.
See you then, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
I need Mr. to appear in court with no shirt on. I need his. And then Mr. Riley, did you just step out?
Yeah.
On the record, in the matters of the city of Lansing versus Muhammad Al-Hassani, 25L2958112 and 111. Appearances, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Patrick Wood on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Jacob Rowley on behalf of Mr. Al-Husani, who is approaching the defense state.
Mr. Al-Hassani, how are you? I'm doing all right. What made you think that you should log into my courtroom with no shirt on?
I apologize. It was not my intention. It was my day off.
I don't care. This is court. Would you walk through this door with no shirt on? In your bed with the lights off? This is not that kind of vibe here. When you come to court, whether it's virtually or in person, you come appropriately dressed. Otherwise, I'm going to start holding people in contempt. I really think it's the responsibility of your attorneys when they talk to you to tell you how to properly dress for court. That should be standard. I don't know if you spoke to your attorney before today, but there's no reason why you should come in here inappropriately dressed. We send Zoom instructions. I thought that there was something drafted for my courtroom that tells you how you're supposed to enter my courtroom virtually.
Apologize, Your Honor.
No driving, no smoking, no cooking, no eating, no doing anything else. You treat it just like it's court. Okay? Otherwise, you gotta come in person because you misused the opportunity to appear virtually. Nonetheless, this was a traffic signal violation, exclamation period, and then there was a pretrial for driving unregistered. How are we proceeding on these?
We're still working on getting evidence of that registration. I think it was a company car, company that my client worked for. So we're.
Is it Carzilla?
Yeah. Carpenter.
There's someone in the back trying to talk on my record. Did you want to talk to them, Mr. Raleigh?
We'll speak to them, Your Honor. I don't know what they're.
I'm assuming that they can probably assist with whatever the issue is. So you need time? Is that what you're saying? Or you need a new date, or you just need time to talk to him now?
I can have 2 minutes. I'll find out.
Okay, that's fine. You can have a seat back there, sir. Let's see, Ms. Sutter, do you have someone?
As soon as I confirm with Mr. Aboud whether he got what I sent him, then yes.
Did.
Do I check in with one of y'all or do I just? So I didn't want to interrupt them.
She needs fingerprints?
So passing the course is that congratulations, and then you can apply the physical. Thank you so many.
Back on the record in the matter of Mr. Alusani. How are we proceeding now?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. Yeah, we did, through what was provided to myself in review, the city is going to dismiss the registration as an improper registration through dealer plates on the vehicle in question. And then additionally for the traffic signal, the city is going to reduce that to an impeding traffic. I believe
He's going to take responsibility.
That's correct, Your Honor.
The fine is $135. Are you paying that today, sir? We'll get you over to the criminal traffic window, okay? Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No problem. Is Keon Kane here? No Keon Kane? I don't know what happened to this setup. Thought she was ready on two. But maybe not.
I believe it should be ready on Mr. Dawson. Yes, yeah, that's just it as of today. I have reached out and called. He wants to do that.
Who's representing Mr. Hodges? He's very talented.
And that is me, Your Honor. Actually, I need to talk to the court on the record. Except for 11.
The attorney, set that for a hearing. I need to set for hearing, but the attorneys need to know that the victim needs to appear. The victim needs to appear based on this request, yeah. Miss Strachan gas went downstairs, is that what happened? So you think of it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
23 took place.
Yeah.
It looks like we got our adherence about a month ago, so I'm guessing just. it's
Yeah.
busy.
We filed something.
Oh, we don't have permission. We
Oh,
don't have anything on 23.
thought that was all.
I bet the reports for the 23 file, I've got nothing. on 22.
Oh. Okay. Makes sense.
It's weird about being some type of browse, not because of the year, so.
That also checks out.
You don't need some follow on the 22 file or the, Google Drive.
Are you ready on anything?
Yes, Your Honor, we are ready on Dotson, Journey, and Atangana.
On the record in the matter of the city of Lansing versus Jordan Dotson, 25-01583, appearance please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Patrick Boot on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter on behalf of Mr. Dotson, who is approaching council table now.
Mr. Dawson has a drag racing charge. I think we reset it because there was some discovery still pending. How are we proceeding?
Thank you, Your Honor. Yes, all the discovery matters have been resolved, and after discussion and negotiation, and defendant's willingness and actually completion of some driving classes that I have been provided certificates to, the city is prepared to amend this to a careless.
That is also under our understanding, and Mr. Dotson will be accepting responsibility for that.
Your fine is $220. You paying today?
Be 30 days.
Are you employed?
Yes.
Why didn't you bring $220 today? I'm sorry?
You have to have it over there.
Oh,
Take care of. No, excuse me, you can't do it, but I don't have to.
You know, we also weren't sure until after he arrived here that we were going to be able to resolve this today. Originally, I think we were leaning towards an adjournment because I didn't think he was going to be able to complete the course over the weekend.
oh, I know that you'll pay within 30 days. You can pay at the window that's right outside that you're gonna walk by on your way out, or you can pay on the court website, okay?
Yeah.
Do you have any questions? Any additional matters?
Nothing from the city?
Nothing further. Thank you.
You're all set.
They said it should- we have.
Let's see, on the record in the matter of the city of Lansing versus Faluhama Journey, 22-01795, 23-01992. Appearances, please.
Your Honor, Patrick Boot on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter on behalf of Mr. Journey, who is standing to my right.
Mr. Journey has assault battery, 2 counts in one file and the other file. A knife over 3 inches. How are we proceeding?
Thank you, Your Honor. Regarding the 2022 file for knife over 3, we are still seeking discovery there. Mr. Abu just informed me, it looks like they don't have a copy of our appearance, so I'm refiling that today. Regarding both that file and the 23 file, Your Honor, based on conversations with myself and Mr. Harry's, I do believe filing a competency petition is going to be appropriate in these files.
Okay, we will reset these. Matters. I'm gonna reset the 9th one for the next available date to make sure you got discovered.
Thank you, Your Honor.
November 18th, 9:30. November 18th at 9:30.
Your Honor, if I do receive discovery more quickly than that, would you like me to just notify the court to have that date change, or would you still like us to appear for that date?
Well, if you file a petition, both files will be set up
Thank you.
for review.
And I'm hoping to do that by the end of this week, Your Honor.
Sounds good. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
Nothing further. Thank you.
Thank you. Is Juan Palacios here? Okay. Does he have an attorney? Yes.
Yes, Your Honor, he does.
On the record in the matter of the city of Lansing versus Juan Palacios, 25L2940421. Appearance, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Patrick Wood on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Jacob Riley on behalf of Mr. Palacios, who is approaching the defense table.
Okay, Mr. Palacios was supposed to either attend victim impact or do community service to obtain a reduction. How we proceed?
Mr. Honor, he tells me he did complete the required hours of community service. There's a letter from Community Kitchen and Food Pantry at Crystal Ray. We can present that to the board.
I don't know that this was my requirement. I think that this was the city's to give him a reduction.
Right, okay.
Your Honor, if we may take a brief reset, just to confirm, just because this is more of a letter stating confirmation, and then they advise that I can call this person to confirm. It's a little out of the ordinary of what my normal community service hours.
That's completely fine. Let's see. We'll call that one after you have opportunity to do that. Are we ready on Mr. Hodge?
Talk to Mr. Hodge.
Yeah, he's gonna do-
Okay.
I think we are ready on Hodge. Go back there.
City of Lansing versus Trayvon Hodge, 25-02179. Appearance, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Patrick Wood on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Jacob Riley on behalf of Mr. Hodge, who is reporting by Zoom.
Mr. Hodge has a failure to stop accident pre-trial today. How we proceed?
They're speaking with the city. I think we have an agreement whereby my client will plead to a failure to report an accident as an alternative.
That is a fair and accurate representation, Your Honor.
Is that accurate, Mr. Hodge?
Yes, Your Honor.
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes, Your Honor.
You can put your hand down. You have the right to take this matter to trial. You are presumed innocent until proven guilty. You have the right to make the city prove each element of the charge being brought against you beyond a reasonable doubt. You can maintain your silence by right at trial, not have silence be used against you, or waive your silence and testify if you'd like. You also have the right to see, hear, or question any witness called to testify against you, and the right to call your own witnesses to testify on your behalf. You understand each of those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you want to waive each of those rights today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anyone threatening you to do that?
No, Your Honor.
Any promises being made in exchange for you entering a guilty plea to the amended charge of failure to report?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. How do you plead as to the amended charge of failure to report?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Actual basis?
Mr. Hodge, were you driving a vehicle in the area of 921 West Holmes Road on June 26th of 2024?
Yes, sir.
Is that in the city of Lansing?
Yes, sir.
While operating that vehicle, were you involved in an accident?
Yes, sir.
Is it true that you did not report that accident at that time?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Question.
Nothing from the city, I believe that's so, Miss.
Court is satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept your plea if I can prove you may plead voluntarily and intelligently. Your fine is $100. When are you paying?
Would I be able to get a week extension?
Yes.
I currently do not have a job, but I do go DoorDash when I can. And so I will be able to pay that within the next 7 days.
Okay, I'll note that you'll pay within 7 days. You can pay online at the court website, or you can come in person and pay at the criminal traffic window, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you're all set. Thank you.
Thank you.
No problem. Who is the man in the blue shirt?
This is Eduardo Perez, Your Honor. It's been scheduled for 9 o'clock. It's late.
Why is he late?
He can explain if I can ask him.
For the record, in the matter of the city of Lansing versus Eduardo Perez. This is in file number 22-00319, appearance.
Thank you, Your Honor. Patrick Wood on behalf of the city.
Jacob Riley on behalf of Mr. Perez, who's standing to my right.
Mr. Perez, it's 10:40. Why are you late?
Yes, my alarm didn't go off this morning, and I had received a call from my attorney saying that I needed to be here, and I thanked him on the phone and asked him if I could rush here. Aside from that, I've been waking up at 5 a.m. for morning worship prayer services for church, and I had overslept basically.
Where are you doing this morning worship prayer services?
It's for the Feast of Tabernacles. It's the last 7 days. It began on Monday. And so I've been doing that for, I'll be doing that for the next 7 days.
I do have a pre-sentence report. It was prepared on the 2nd of October. So you got a copy of that, counsel?
We did, Your Honor, yes.
We did as well, Your Honor.
And you need to make corrections, updates, or deletions.
I believe it is accurate. Your Honor.
I believe there was any from the city. Council.
You can make allocution.
Your Honor, certainly, my client acknowledges that he made a terrible mistake choosing to drive after consuming alcohol. I don't think this is something that regularly occurs for him or that it's likely to occur in the future. He certainly knows the severity of the situation. He doesn't want to be in this kind of legal trouble again, especially knowing that it's likely to be worse next time. But having said all that, I think he's fully taking responsibility. He's ready to accept the court's orders. I think he will do well going forward. I simply would ask the court to adopt the recommendation of the pre-sentence report.
The recommendation is to put him on a term of probation for 6 months. You want me to adopt that? This is the first offense OWI.
I think one reason for the length is that there's certain programming they want to complete.
So this is the first offense OWI
Yes, Your Honor.
from 4 years ago. Put him on non-reporting probation if that's what is necessary to make him do the programming. He could have gotten the programming done between sentencing and now, and then he would be sentenced to fines and costs. Did anybody advise you to do any of this programming already? You had already done it. We could have been done today. So how long do you think it's going to take you to go and do or complete the MAD victim impact panel? You're not working full time, that's correct?
Correct.
So how long do you think it'll take you to do that?
I'm not sure. I honestly don't know what that that panel requires. I could get it done within the next 3 or 4 weeks.
Okay. I mean, that's essentially the only program they're requesting. They are requesting you to complete a substance use education course. This is, again, something that happened over 4 years ago. I recognize that that's because it's taken this long to bring this to this date because you failed to appear multiple times. But we've not had any other alcohol-related incidents from this defendant. There's also been a substance abuse assessment, and he said he does not meet the criteria for a substance use disorder. So I'm not putting him on probation. We'll give you 90 days to complete the MAD victim impact panel. You need to provide evidence of that to our probation department within 90 days that it's completed. It'd be in your best interest to get it done immediately, especially since you're only working part-time, so that can resolve this matter and we can move on and not get yourself in situations where you can get bench warranted or show cause because you failed to comply with the court's order. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the sentence will be for you to complete the victim impact panel within 90 days. You do have some fines and costs that you're gonna have to pay, but I'm not gonna put you on probation to babysit you to do that. How old are you?
36.
36. If you can get up at 5 a.m. and be responsible and present enough to be a part of morning worship, then I think that you know that you should be responsible enough to pay your fines and costs and do what you say you're going to do and be an honorable individual and contributing member of this society, correct?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, so your fines and costs, you owe $423.71 to the Lansing Police Department for responding to this OWI incident. There's a $75 crime victim rights fee that will be assessed and a $50 state minimum cost that will be assessed. Want to waive discretionary fines and costs because you've got your hands full with those things alone, especially considering your employment status at this time. And you need to do the victim impact panel and turn over evidence of that within 90 days. Do you have any questions at this time? I need to now figure out when you're going to make your payments on this money that you owe. So you let me know when you're gonna make your payment. Your total is $548.71.
Honor, my client tells me he can make a payment by the end of October. And
How much?
he can pay half by the end of this month and the rest by the end of November.
Note that you're in the file, and then you'll turn over your proof of the victim impact panel, and that will resolve this matter and the additional matters for the court.
Nothing from the city, Your Honor?
No, Your Honor.
Best wishes to you, sir.
Yeah, there's a required payment difference.
She came back up, but
Are you telling
she
Mr.
walked out with
Evans?
Miss Sutton.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, she's still, I said, she's still on there again.
Oh, she's back from her fingerprints, Your Honor. I just gave the completed
it.
order to Mr. Warrensley. She's at the window making a payment on some fines right now because I told her she had a
Sounds
minute.
good. And then.
And
Trying to
when
figure out
Mr.
Palacio.
Blessings.
Oh, he's gonna make a call.
Yeah, I'm making a call right now.
And then when Mr. Boud's back and ready, we are prepared to go on Atangana. That's gonna be a civil infraction, so I'll be waiving his appearance today.
Let's see, what is civil infraction?
It's gonna be breach of the peace. He completed some community service hours.
Who's he gonna pay?
He respectfully asked for 60 days.
Fine is $75.
Thank you, Your Honor, appreciate it.
Is DeMarco Washington here?
He's on Zoom.
He's on Zoom?
Yeah.
Mr. Washington, can you start your video? Do you need to speak with him?
I do.
Your attorney needs to speak with
So
you.
my client actually.
Okay. What about Wilburn? No, no Jonathan Wilburn? That's unfortunate. Let's see here. Jasmine Howe did not appear.
It's my client. I was expecting her to be on Zoom today.
You say you need, wait, did you need to speak to Washington or no?
No, I think we're ready.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, I was just so used to having the Washington, I forgot it wasn't mine.
Okay, sounds good. And no Wilburn, I'll bench warrant Wilburn. What about Palacio? What, were you able to confirm?
I've left a message for the volunteer manager that is on here. I'm gonna take him at their word and honor this. It is. It's got a letterhead on there. I'm gonna accept this as completed.
Okay, what is the reduction? Civil infraction and impeding traffic.
Yes. Yeah, down to a meeting.
Okay, your fine is $135. When can you pay?
Yeah. So within the next 30 days. Is that possible?
I know they should pay within 30 days. You know how to pay?
Yeah, on the big board.
This court, right at the criminal traffic window.
Yeah.
Or you can go online to the court website, okay? You're all set, sir. No problem. City of Lansing versus DeMarco Washington, 25-01535, 25L29444141. Appearances, please.
Your Honor, Patrick, but on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Jacob Rowley on behalf of Mr. Washington, who is appearing through Zoom.
We have an expired license and then we have WI that we reset because he was getting an assessment. How are we proceeding?
We're working on an agreement whereby my client will plead to impaired, operating with visibly impaired, and use the exact term.
Going to plead to operating while visibly impaired and what's happening with the expired license.
I assume that this will be good.
Your Honor, the city's gonna move to dismiss the licensure portion of this matter on the expired license.
Mr. Washington, you want to plead guilty to operating while visibly impaired?
Yes, ma'am.
Raise your right hand.
I was hoping,
He was hoping what?
the guy before me in the blue shirt, I was, hopefully I could get a sentencing like that. Cause it's
Yeah, I was hoping to be a millionaire too, but here I am at work.
right.
Raise your right hand. Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you can put your hand down. You have the right to the presumption of innocence. You're innocent until proven guilty. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
You have the right to take this matter to trial and have the prosecution prove each element of the charge being brought against you beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to remain silent at trial and not have silence be used against you, or you can waive silence and testify at your trial if you like. And you have the right to see, hear, or question any witness called to testify against you. You understand each of those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
You're willing to waive those rights in order to enter a guilty plea to the amended charge of operating while visibly impaired?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you currently on probation or on parole?
No, ma'am.
You understand that pleading guilty could result in a conviction that you may need to report to your current employer or to a future employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You also could have ramifications or impact on any travel or immigration status if you plead guilty.
Yes, ma'am.
And are you looking to plead guilty because you believe you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
As to the amended charge of operating while visibly impaired, how do you plead?
Guilty.
A factual basis, please.
Mr. Washington, on March 2nd of 2025, were you operating a vehicle on Edgewood Boulevard in the area of American Road?
Yes, sir.
Is this in the city of Lansing?
Yes, sir.
Were you stopped by police in that area?
Yes, sir.
Is it true that police, after interacting with you, they arrested you on suspicion of operating while intoxicated?
Yes, sir.
Is it true that you then submitted to a blood test?
Yes, sir.
We received a report that shows a result from that blood test, the blood alcohol level of 0.107. Do you have any reason to believe that is incorrect?
No, sir.
And you understand that that is over the legal limit for driving?
Yes, sir.
Any questions from the prosecution?
I don't think so, Your Honor. I believe that's satisfied.
Satisfied with the factual basis, I'll accept your plea and find your plea to be free, voluntarily and intelligently made. This matter is scheduled for sentencing December 2nd at 9 a.m. You must appear in person, sir.
All right.
Okay, and as to your request for sentencing similarly fashioned as the person right before you, that person's charge was 4 years ago, the first offense OWI, and their results from their evaluation was that they did not have a substance abuse issue. So there was really no reason for me to put them on probation to monitor them doing a program and paying some fines. I don't know what I'm going to sentence you to. All I do know is that your case is not like his case because this was not 4 years ago. I don't know anything else. I don't have your criminal history. I don't even have a copy of your substance abuse assessment, which I believe you did do in order to get this offer. That will be, I'm sure, turned over to our probation department because you are going to be ordered to do a pre-sentence interview and a substance abuse assessment as part of preparing for your sentence. So if you already did that, next week tendered to probation for my consideration. And so if it works out that you don't have a substance abuse issue and this is a first offense, maybe you might be eligible for fines and costs. I don't know. I'll have to wait to see until your sentencing date, and then obviously your attorney can zealously advocate for that if that's the case. But the law is that the presumption is that you would do fines and costs if there was no other issues that made me have to put you on probation, okay?
Yes, ma'am. I
You have any
apologize.
questions?
I apologize. I just thought today was I was getting sentenced. That's why I had brought it up.
No, you don't have to apologize for advocating for yourself. I respect what you did there. You were just putting out there what your hopes were. We don't sentence today, and that's because I don't have enough information to sentence you on a drunk driving yet, or an OWI, or visibly impaired. I need to see what was going on. I don't have your criminal history at all. I don't have a substance abuse assessment at all. And once I get those, and then you'll also be able to give a statement to our probation department. They'll ask some information about your background and some things so that they can know how to fashion a recommendation to the court, okay?
Okay.
So you will have to report to our probation department within 48 hours of today's date in person so that they can get you scheduled and you can complete the paperwork necessary for the pre-sentence interview, okay?
All right.
You have any questions at this time?
No, ma'am.
Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor?
No, Your Honor.
You're all set. Thank you.
All right. Have a nice day.
Same to you. And then we are ready on Ms. Raffengas?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, very good. Okay. This is City of Lansing versus Mashyla Raffengas and file number 25-01110T. Appearance.
Thank you, Your Honor. Patrick Wood on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter on behalf of Ms. Raffengas, who is standing to my right.
This was reset to allow her an opportunity to gain some compliance on her licensing. How are we proceeding?
Thank you, Your Honor, if I may. We did discover what was holding her license. It appeared to be 2 fines out of this court. She has paid both of those, totaling $395, I think was the math there. Her next step now is to get an appointment with the Secretary of State. I believe she should be able to regain her license there, as I think all of the holds have been resolved. We would be requesting a brief reset today to let her do that.
November 18th at 10. November 18th at 10.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No problem. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
Nothing, Your Honor.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
I'm
You're
like.
fine.
Okay.
Larry Bailey and let's see. Elizabeth Meadows is online. Larry Bailey's online. Who's representing Larry Bailey?
Mr. Raleigh's man or something.
That's also my understanding. I don't believe I have any more cases before the court today. If the court has,
I only have 2 more. Mrs. Morris is on the other one.
yeah. Did you warrant Kane for non-adherence?
Yes.
Thank you.
Do you know where Mr. Raleigh is?
I think he's on.
You say Mr. Meadows is, or excuse me, Ms. Meadows and Mr. Suarez are on Zoom?
Yes.
I can get Zoom to work on my computer. I might have to.
Are we ready on Mr. Bailey?
So. So you might not be ready on bail, Your Honor.
Are we ready on the matter with Mr. Samoris?
I'm trying to get him on the phone right now, Mr. I can't, my computer won't allow me to log into Zoom to speak with them. I just want to sort it out real quick. Is the,
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know my video was off.
no, you're good. Is the 410-4966 good number for you?
Yes, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna call you right now.
Okay. Should I mute myself, Your Honor?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, yeah, okay.
I think they continue this bond, so. You're trying to talk about the same person every time I keep on. Nick Pope. Y'all, I'm realize I know, okay, that, I get it. I get it.
quite ready on Ms. Meadows. He was communicating with his client and then respond to accept deny offer. Deny on the offer.
I don't see, I see Ms. Meadows is saying it, so,
I know he walked off to speak with me on
yeah.
mobile, and I think he's gonna call.
Okay, on the record, in the matters of the city of Lansing versus Larry Bailey, 250119388281 and 25-00916. Appearance, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Patrick Wood on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Jacob Riley on behalf of Mr. Bailey, who's appearing over Zoom.
Mr. Bailey had ability to display an operator's license. Let's see, expired plate and a no insurance. How are we proceeding?
Thank you, Your Honor. Defendant through counsel has provided the city with all the valid for said issues, license plates, and insurance. The city's going to move to dismiss all matters.
Okay, your cases are dismissed. You're all set, sir. I'm assuming I don't know if you heard me. Did you hear me, Mr. Bailey?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay, you're all set. Your cases were dismissed.
Okay, thank you.
Ms. Meadows, are you on the phone to your attorney? I don't know if she can hear me. Ms. Meadows? That was all you had, Mr. Raleigh?
I had a couple of people who I think didn't appear, Jasmine Howe and Fred Davis.
There was a bench warrant. No problem. Okay, I'm going to reset Ms. Meadows. Let's see here. Davis, I need to bench warrant that one. So, only one thing is happening.
Ready to Mr. Huntington, that was taken care of.
Yeah, she never off the record. I told her it was the breach of the peace for the community service work.
Yep.
That was his note from the last day. It was already in the file.
Yeah.
Let's see, this is what they wanted to do. Cancel notice. For this motion to do what? Objection to installment payment.
It doesn't look like she's with you guys, or at least maybe. I never can tell.
Defense proposed payment is not keeping in advance of wages as a result.
Did you reset Meadows? I think we would probably proceed.
Well, it looks like Mr. Morris is ready. Have a good one. Let's see here. Really a question for the installment payment. This is not even English. I mean, this looks like $10,000. Is that what they look like they want to pay a month? What does that look? Yeah, that's too many zeros. A month, beginning November 1st. I don't know. I just want straight sign out from there. What are they supposed to be? Back on the record in the matter of the state of Michigan, I'm sorry, City of Lansing versus Elizabeth Meadows, 25-02145 appearance.
Thank you, Your Honor. Patrick Wood on behalf of the city.
Good morning, Your Honor. Peter S'mores here on behalf of Ms. Meadows, who's also present via Zoom video conferencing.
Okay, this was scheduled for a pre-trial because the city was awaiting back on September 2nd for an assessment. I'm assuming they received that and an offer was extended.
Yes, Your Honor. We did receive it. It would just be an OWI of 1008 first. I believe, and I will defer to defense counsel if that offer has been accepted.
Mr. Morris.
Thank you, Your Honor. Yes, the substance abuse assessment was sent back on September 11th. I did receive the offer today. What I'd like to do, Your Honor, I think we have a resolution, but I know with the court's permission, if I could get a plea and sentencing date, because an assessment has been completed, as well as the Mothers Against Drunk Driving Victim Impact Panel and an alcohol highway safety program. I know that the court does not have those items in your possession. And so I was hoping to get a plea and sentencing date to do that. And the only reason I'm skeptical, I'd like to maybe try one more time to try to get it impaired. I hate to discuss settlement so openly, but that's basically what I'd like to do. And then, of course, this would give the court a chance to have the document.
Let me slow you down a little bit. The offer was for first offense OWI. Is this a first OWI?
It's a high BAC.
I'm very clear. I'm just asking, this is a first offense.
I believe to my knowledge, yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
My office is
But the affidavit of probable cause reflects a PBT 0.278 and MSP lab results 0.238. I will not be sentencing immediately.
Understood. With that in mind, Your Honor, I think we are prepared to go ahead today. I don't think I do have an advice of rights, though, that my client signed. I think she.
If you don't have to take the plea today. I mean, she was offered that today. I can still set it for a plea date.
Okay.
Give her time about it.
Understood. Thank you, Your Honor. And I guess that'd be the most prudent way to proceed.
Okay. November 18th at 10. Does November 18th at 10 work for you?
Yes, that would, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll do November 18th at 10 for a plea at this time. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
Just to confirm, Your Honor, would that be also by Zoom video conferencing or would that be in person?
That'll be by Zoom as well.
Okay. Thank you very much, Your Honor.
No problem.
And I guess the substance abuse assessment and whatnot, I believe I have the court's email. I'll follow up with that, though. I'll make sure it gets to the
Okay.
file.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep.
That's all you want? That's all I have.
Beautiful day. Enjoy this great weather.
Judge, I sent this motion. I'm sorry.